seeing this. If it is morning, noon, night, hope you have a nice beverage. Coffee is, of course, in my cup. I done let that cool down, messing with this last one. Take that back up. Today's Stream Thoughts brought to you by Afghan. Alright, so you see, this kid's anyway. Y'all were probably like, what? Why? All I hear is a fan. A fan. That's all I hear, man. Let's go ahead and put that in too. Because smartphone, small battery. Weird. Anyway, as I was attempting to say into this microphone, aliens? Extraterrestrial life? Flying saucers? The grays? The whites? The what? Blues? Whatever? Blues? Grays? Whatever they call them. Be chatting about aliens. Nanu. I wish I could see who that was. Why is it not showing me? Maybe you just ain't typed nothing yet. Oh. Where is my chat? Come on, chat. Come on up. Come here. Chat. Oh. I see two. This camera angle is weird. Move, fan. We're gonna do this. So anyhow, aliens, right? My thoughts on that. Why can I not see my chat? It's just up. It works. Okay. 2001, 2009. Yeah. I ran into yesterday. One of my boys' homework task for school was pick a book for mom and dad to read and either describe what the book was about or draw a picture about what the book was about. And he wanted a space book. Like, alright. Okay. Well, he's got a book back there. It's the solar system. Title of the book, Solar System. It's clearly ours. Because, it's got our sun and blah, blah, blah. Well, also he has to put the title of the book and if it's fiction or non-fiction. And I'm like, man, I don't want to be that parent like, oh, this is fiction. I don't want to be that guy. Because clearly, stuff's out there. But I also don't want to be like, yeah, that's 100% true. I can't put my faith in an instrument like that. Kingman and Camp Verde. They are here, right? If they are here, they've been here for centuries. That's just how that goes. You can't, I don't believe you can travel through space, not time. It takes time, clearly. You know. But you cannot travel through space and not be intelligent enough to conform. Let's say that. What up, K-Dog? Good morning. Uh, if aliens, extraterrestrial life is on our planet, they've been here, please. Been here a long time. Long time. I feel like it'd be more of a situation of like, oh, we're genetic trash from these. True story, fire it right. I'm coming home. But here's my thing. We know so much about our planet. The trash we're doing to it, blah, 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 blah. Climate change ain't new. I don't. Global warming, yeah, that's kind of. We're pushing that button. What's this do? You know? Right in the middle. Right in the middle. But, if they haven't been here, if life hasn't already came here and is just conforming and waiting for the right moment, which would have been so long ago, WW1, WW2, look at that, that's pretty shaming on a species. Right, for millennium. But this is also like, you know, it's so individualistic and contextual of your life experience. I personally have had moments where it's like, wait, did I just, I'm that guy now. I saw a UFO. But also I'm that guy that's like, just because I unidentified doesn't mean it's extraterrestrial. Oh, we're being groomed? What you think we're being groomed for? Harvest or slavery? Because if it's something like that, I feel like their intellect is far advanced or superior to ours, however you want to. We're inferior in intellect. So much so that if it's a farm thing or grooming, it would be one of two things. Either they're waiting. Read the book, man. It's all there. This has been communicated millions of times throughout the millennium. Let me put this down. It's a sign. No more tobacco. It's like this. Afghan. To the moon I go. One of two things, I feel. They're waiting for the perfect, pristine genome for one of two things, harvest or perfect species. Or the second one is just harvest. What else would a superior being chilling on other than shits and giggles, you know? That could be, that's the third option. They're just here for shit. Our technology, look, and I look like them. Yeah. Don't forget the ginger. Ginger. But it'd be like a zoo. I mean, you got this technology in my mind, if they're here, so far back. If they've come here, they come here before the gun was even around. We're talking about, they're looking at the Crusades like they're still at this stage. Quantum physics. Our babies come out knowing that type thing. It's morning social. How the hell are you? Hope everything's good over there. How you faring from that storm, Kay? Hope everything's good there too. I know Brutus is probably like, mother, stuff just go away. But I prefer to think, come on. The wife was just saying the other day, it's like, I've seen more spiders this year than ever. I'm like, hand in hand. Bugs are bad. This year you're gonna see way more spiders. First noticed in 1887. Yeah. That would, I mean, you think about it. Before we go to any planet, what do? You measure, what's the atmosphere, what's the gravitational pull. Oh, look, that storm is going toward it. Nope. You know, you survey. You survey, man. You don't just, let me, never been to a swimming pool. You don't go, I'm gonna close my eyes and just run and jump. I mean, and this is intelligent life. You don't just blast off your home planet and make it to another planet by luck, dumb luck. And if you do, you get to that planet, you're dead because you're dumb. It's like, I wonder if I can. Nope, he gone. Dumb luck got him there. Him or her, whatever, it. But you surveil. And you figure. You come across a planet. And there's life forms. Say like an astronaut went to the moon. Well, on this moon, there's tons of spores, you know, fungi, bacteria, you know, I forget the scientific name. Yeah, a bunch of asexual worms slithering around, you know. I don't know what none of this is. You gonna get down there and touch and work? I mean, Skinwalker Ranch. right? Among us. And it's really not far-fetched to understand how people believe there's an underground reptilian society. It's really not. I don't believe that. Kind of like nah, we've kind of existed on this rock long enough to know if there's any life below our feet, and there is, just not big lizards wanting to wait and take over the world. Hey, I believe, you know, the intelligence of our ancestors, more times than not nowadays, is super underestimated. Super underestimated. You know, and I love science. I support science. Science is rooted in factual stuff, if it's actual science. Known to our world, our physiological being, whatever. Um, yeah, they knew. They knew. So basically, I feel extraterrestrial life exists. I don't necessarily put all of that knowledge in one basket of intelligent, non-intelligent. I have equal eggs in both baskets because I believe there are both. On some planet right now, there's a creature washing its food because it knows the dust that builds up on it is toxic. That's intelligence. Just say. Then it all comes down to what you believe is intelligent. What was it? One of my first kids, Reese, I was trying to show him the old pop, that old trick. Uh, Keeping dumb, simple stuff alive. It's the simple stuff. And my boy just couldn't pick it up. Couldn't do it. But it intrigued him enough. He wanted to make that sound so bad. One day I caught him doing this. And that's how he did I was like, wow, that's intelligence, man. Adaption, I don't know, depends on, like I said, contextual. Monkeys do wash their food. Technology, right? And then on the other hand, they're in the same aspect. I believe that type of intelligence is going on a planet. A simple creature washing its food so it don't die, versus another planet that's possibly working with time travel. You have to look at it on both sides. A good scientist, a very intelligent scientist will tell you. That's why I can say now, at my age, I don't know. I can only tell you what credible professionals in their field say about certain things. And even sometimes they'll say, no, this is just my hypothesis, which is a fancy word for thought, which is awesome. We come up with so many different words for the same thing. I'm with Visible on that one. The natives knew what was up. Keep it simple, dummy. Keep it simple. You gotta be naive. And Scuba's pulling this. You gotta be naive to think there's nothing out there. Nothing? Crawling, slithering, wobbling, rolling around out there? Especially after reading that boy's solar system book to him last night. They've updated those since I was in school. You too, Visible. Appreciate it, man. Take care of them ladies. Growers love, my dude. Growers love. OG's in here, man. Social was in here. He's probably still in here. He's just running around background or something. Or he's probably getting ready to go to work. No telling. Or to bed. I don't know. Yeah, Monk has lost their food. And look, scientists say we come from monkeys. Monkeys. I mean, some of them. Like I said, the hypothesis thing. This is my thought. This is my hypothesis. Oh, excuse me. How tiny we are in the vastness of everything out there beyond this. So tiny, yet so miraculous, man. So blown away. I was looking at the strawberry plant earlier today, and something's eating the leaves, and I'm checking it daily, and I'm not finding anything. So I'm thinking it's subsoil, and it's just coming out when it's the most opportune time, or nocturnal, whatever you want to call it. I'm like, man, what is eating these leaves? And it's just like, duh, dummy. Something that eats leaves. Something that needs to eat leaves. It's that simple. If leaves are getting eaten, it's something that needs to eat leaves. Yeah, I think ultimately my thought on the extraterrestrial thing. I don't believe that they meaning whatever intelligent life form is out there, has not reached an intelligence to space travel here, let alone have length of life to get here. And if so, they kept cruising. They kept cruising. It was within a time period where they were like, yeah. And it's like, what? We could look at Saturn and be like, nope, that ain't viable for us. But they were like, oh my gosh. That's perfect. I love hot sand. So I think it's kind of like that. We're not the Goldilocks planet for whatever's out there. They're going to have a spacesuit. Or will they? I mean, it may even be hominoid. Is that humanoid? Bipedal. But I don't personally think extraterrestrial intelligence has reached a level to where they can space travel with the length of life they have naturally, biologically, and make it here. I don't believe cryogenics or a chemically induced coma would be biologically viable for them. I think it would be more like a hibernation with a natural cycle. That would be more plausible. But I still don't think biological entity that retains the hibernation ability will be able to have the cognition to space travel. I think other planets are like our planet. You have a natural order, and you better know it, or be able to outsmart it. And you'll be limited by that, just like we are. Vacuum of space, what does it do to us? It freezes and boils us at the same time. We do not survive it. We biologically cease to exist, mentally, soully, however you want to look at it. You die. So with that, you're kind of limited by a natural world. But yeah, I don't really think there may have been. It's plausible again, like I say, it's plausible that things happen, technology breaks. That's why I'm like on the fence with like this solar system book. Is it fiction or nonfiction? It, it's not that simple. It's really not. It's like I can't wholeheartedly tell my son, all right, the names, fine. The fact that there's that many stuff rotating around our sun, I got you. Plenty of instruments have proven that. Plenty of observations from our planet have proven that. But I can't sit here and be like, you can guess, make scientific percentages on what you think that atmosphere is made of. Shine a light at it, certain gases emit, but that was calibrated here. Here. I mean, it's weird. Leads me to that atoms on this planet reacted under observation differently. What? Just observing something can change the outcome. So that's weird. Nature. Love it. It's all miraculously, chaotically beautiful. But that's my about aliens. About it. Yeah. Yeah. 30 minutes. It seems like I've been rambling for an hour. Holy cow. Woo. What you doing, K-Doggy? You done with breakfast? Coffee? Coffee at the um the biological manufacturing plant, for lack of a better word. Mom and dad's. That's one way to trim the stash. When you got a schnauz like this, though, it's like I should know better. Turn it sideways. Stupid. Turn it sideways. Yeah. I think this rocket landing itself stuff is pretty cool, though, man. You do the science of all that, there's some brains behind it. Some brains, dude. And it's like, why would it take just weird mother? I miss you too, bro. I miss you too. Let me quit. Let me quit playing. How the hell are you, man? You doing good? Hope you're good. I'm just ranting about danged old terrestrials, bro. I had a comment a while back, probably a year ago. What's your thoughts on aliens? So I figured, I've dwelled on it long enough. Let me throw this out there. You didn't miss anything. Basically, they're either too smart and past us, like, whoa, that's a mess. They kept going. Or there's just nothing out there intelligent enough right now to do space travel. Or biologically, with the lifespan, to make it here. Just too far, man. They are too far. But there's a plausibility that some have crashed here. They were sipping back on the old kryptonog. Manual controls. Yee. You know how it goes. Cleveland, nice. I've been hella good, bro. I've been good. Getting a little hungry. That's about it. Hella good. Yeah. Friday. What? What? Ohio. I think I've passed. That's one of the 48 states I have not really been in. I say I have not been in. I've passed through, probably stayed in a hotel there. Other than that, big. Reminded me of it looked just like a mix of Atlanta and Austin. Big patches of big buildings, but like just, it's big. Big. Sprawled out. And then the city's just like, bam. Boom. And you got all these, kind of like here. We're just longer. We're long, not wide. What's this guy talking about? Oh, excuse me. Maybe that's what it was. Just gassy. I ain't hungry, I'm just gassy. Look, he gone. He's like, I'm out. That dude talking about aliens. I can't be associated with this. Cut it out. I like this cigar for the fifth time. Fifth time, yeah. So I'm starting to think my aromas will not fruit again. Did everything I could to save them. Did everything I could. It's just too late for them. Hey, I'm telling you, dude. It's. But ultimately, I keep coming down to like. Some could have crashed here. That's plausible. I don't know. I've personally seen things dart across the sky like this ain't no bug, and my vision ain't messed up, and this ain't like, nah, this thing is like maneuvering hella good, hella fat. What the? I've seen UFO. But just because I've seen a UFO does not mean it's extraterrestrial. I think we got stuff going on, put it that way, as far as technology that is not public. So being of that mindset, and that wasn't a extraterrestrial UFO. It was just a UFO. I don't know what the hell it was. Heck, I see butterflies that are UFOs. I don't know what that butterfly name is. It's an unidentified and flying object. Well, it's a creature, but you get my drift. And then the Area 51 thing. You just grow up and you get jaded with this free thinking media. You know, used to be free thinking media, or you could see it as like, oh man, it's brainwashing you. No. They're offering this. You can take it, or you can smack it out of their hand. I mean, it's what it is. But, yeah, man. I don't think anything's been intelligent enough to make travel from there home out to here. It's. I also feel like it could fall along the lines of my wife. She believes in the supernatural more than I do, or it's more mentally a priority in her life, I feel, because me personally, I feel like there is a God, and it's all powerful, man. Come on, get you some, ghost. I'm protected by the blood. Just saying. Don't mess with me, Lucifer. Beelzebub. Whichever one. I'll name y'all. I'll name y'all. But that's how I look at it. It's like, what was it? My boy's been on a kick about learning about babies. And 6 years old is pretty early to be wanting the truth. So that kind of creeps me out. It's like, man, I don't want to be. We decided we don't want to be the parents that are like, this bird brings them to mommies and daddies, drops them off. We can't stick with that because he's already smart enough to know. I've seen some videos where it shows baby in mommy's belly. You know. So it's like you, uh, it's a special dance that a man and a woman do. Unless you adopt, you don't have to, you could skip the dance nowadays. Because there's lots of babies need mommy and daddies, or daddies and a mommy, whatever. That's a different social story, son. You know, you gotta draw it back. Let's draw it back. It's crazy. Creeps me the hell out, like you said. Alien, supernatural, though, I'm not really mentally prioritized to that creeping me out. I kind of enjoy it. Like you said, I could talk about this stuff for hours. Because it goes into every facet of society. Upbringing, culture, media exposure. Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the time. Oh my, my. What y'all think about the subterranean reptile civilization? I don't think that's plausible. Not enough resources in this planet, man. We keep pulling them out. Don't you think we would have found a body by now? As much as we've dug into this rock. Simple, man. But then again, you look at our oceans. How long did we think blue whales? I remember hearing in school, blue whales are extinct. They were the biggest ocean mammals in the world. They have gone extinct. RIP. F's in the chat for blue whales. And what was it, like 10 to 15 years ago? Science just found a blue whale. What? Wait. Why are we calling stuff early? That's important. Don't just sit there and say, yeah, they're all dead. And not know. What? Somewhere the blue whales were... Just wait, boys. Slowly swimming through the ocean. Depth unknown. And it's not like there's tons of submarines out there with sonar and lunar and Raymar and Ray-Ban and all that stuff. Polarization and boom, boom. Blue whale off the starboard. Who called who and said, yeah, blue whales, yeah, extinct, yeah, alright, yeah. Print it. What? Somewhere there's a Tasmanian devil talking like, these people. And like what? Napoleon Dynamite come out. A liger? Yeah, it's a liger. It's a mythological creature. Mixed between a lion and a tiger. Bam! No, sorry, not mythological. Look at this abomination of science. I say abomination of science, but I don't know the extent of human intervention there. I'm pretty sure it was like let's pull this out of you and put it in you. We love doing that as humans. That's what scares me about the extraterrestrial stuff. If there is an intelligent life form out there, it would send drone first. And who's to say that drone wouldn't be in the form of Keanu Reeves and that big iron golem with the laser beam of death, you know. I'm here to judge y'all, and y'all are failing. We must start over. Wait. I'm not with them. You know, you'd be like, I'm not with them. I didn't do it. Please don't. You go through all the emotions. You'd be like, man, why us, man? No, man. I ain't taking it. We gonna fight. They got laser beams, man. Alright. Alright. Pull yourself together, man. Be a man. Be a human. A human. Yeah, alright, I'm ready. Is this gonna hurt? Y'all gonna pay for this. You know it's gonna be like that. You know. Oh man. But yeah, that's my thoughts on aliens. Or aliens. Extraterrestrials. Yep. There's so many plausible instances. Are we genetic offs? Are we the extraterrestrials? Blah, blah, blah. So many things to free think about. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I just feel like we don't know. And that's the beauty of it. You don't know. We don't know. You could think you know. But unless you're, I mean, so many people do believe they do know. But as for me, I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm living my best life, baby. That's what I'm trying to do. I just hope it ain't War of the Worlds. That would suck. Oh my goodness. The horror. I just think as a person you should probably be aware of what person you would be in that event. You gonna freeze? You gonna freak out? You gonna do one of the many F's that's gonna be happening. You gonna freeze? You gonna fumble? You gonna fight, or you gonna pick any of the other numerous F's in your vocabulary? It will describe you during an event like that. Pick an F. Which one you gonna be? Because that's what it's gonna be, a big F for this planet. Fail. That's what I feel. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me. What's this? What? Streamlabs is running. No way. What? I need to heat this coffee up. I'm probably gonna go hop on the Xbox if K-Doggy ain't free. Probably play some DayZ. Yeah. Pretty chill game until you go starving to death and you're like, I'm dying. No, I got a bunch of stuff. That's the beautiful thing about DayZ. Do not fall in love with your stuff. Do not. Alright. That's my hypothesis on extraterrestrials and such. Till next time. It's been a while. Great to see all you people. Jules, you're awesome. Kay. Isabel Farms. I believe that's Mr. Pilgore. Glad you showed up. Yeah, man. You know, I'm not very popular, so you three people appreciate y'all showing up. No, I really am. It's awesome. I didn't have to sit on the porch by myself. It's amazing. Just turn something on and be like, anybody out there? Hello? And people are out there. It's amazing. Love y'all. Y'all rock. Till next time. Don't get abducted.